Okay, so in this example, I'm going to do the example problem in the packet. It's how do I create a histogram? Okay, so given the data here is data collected about numbers of cups of coffee someone drinks in a week. So it's one person, and this is every day, how many cups of coffee did they drink? Okay, so in order to do that, we're going to do, first thing we're going to do is break them up, break the data, break these numbers, okay, into what's called intervals or bins or buckets. Okay, so we got to have at least 5 of them, So we're going to say bins over here, and then all of these numbers represents number of cups. So the numbers go from 0 to 18, and I have to break them up into at least 5 categories. So what I think I'm going to do is break them up into groups of 4. Okay, so there's no one right answer, but I think that would give me about 5 or 6 groups. So if there's going to be 4 in each, we start with 0 and go to 0, 1, 2, 3. That's going to be 4. I know it looks like 3, but it's actually 4 because we count 0. The next group is going to be from 4, 5, 6, 7. The next group is going to be from 8, 9, 10, 11. The next group is going to be from 12, 13, 14, 15. And then the last group is going to be from 16, 17, 18, and it's going to finish at 19. And that's as big as we need to go because our biggest number is 18. Okay? So now we got to figure out how many are in each group. How many of these numbers fit into each category? Okay? So first of all, our first bin is 0 to 3. Well, there's only 2 numbers that fit in there, so we're going to put a 2 there. The next one is 4 to 7. So how many numbers fit in besides 4 to 7? Well, 1, 2, and 3. Okay. The next one, 8 to 11. Well, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 numbers there. There are 8 of those guys. Let me double check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yes. Okay, and then from 12 to 15. Okay, so 12 to 15, there's only 3. And then the last one is from 16 to 19, and there's 2 there. Okay. The last thing we're going to do is make the graph. So the graph is going to look like this. It's going to have a y-axis, and it's going to have a x-axis. Okay. So along the side, it's going to be the number of cups. So I'm going to write that on the side. Number of cups. Okay. So on my number of cups, I can see that I go from 2 is the smallest. I got 2 there and 2 there, and then 8 is the biggest. So I need to go up to 8. So I'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 6, 8. Okay. And along the bottom are going to be my bins. So I went from 0 to 4, because from 0 to 3 is my first bin, and then starting with 4, it's going to go to 8. 8 is going to start the next bin. And then 12 is going to start the next bin, and then the last bin is going to start with 16. Okay, so the first bin is 0 to 3. There's no such thing as a decimal. You can't buy half a cup of coffee. You either buy a cup or you don't buy a cup. So that's why we don't have to worry about decimals in this one. So the first one's going to go up to 2. So I'm going to make a bar or a bin up to 2. The next one is going to be up to 3. So the next bin that starts with 4. The next bin that starts with 8 is going to go up to 8. So I'm going to go all the way up to 8. The next bin goes up to 3. And the last bin, which I forgot to label here, this will actually go up to 20. Because if we did have another category, another bin, that's where it would start. That one's going to go up to 2 as well. And there you go. That's a histogram.